Foodies will descend on downtown Cincinnati later today. Restaurants will be busy all weekend as the 40th annual Taste of Cincinnati kicks off. Local 12's Megan Moore is live there to give us a look at what you can expect this year.
Hey there. You know what? We're going to actually be making something, mofongo. If you're not familiar with it, I know it's about to be amazing. I'm here with Guillermo and Arnaldo with Mashed Roots, new to the Findlay markets. And I want to talk about, first of all, what we're making, and then we'll talk a little bit about the history of how y'all started. So what is mofongo?
So mofongo is very traditional Cuban Puerto Rican food, and it's basically based on either plantains, those big green bananas, or roots like yuca, which we're using today. And essentially what we do is after we cook those, we put them in this thing that we call pilon, mortar and pestle. We infuse it with a bunch of great tasty seasoning, and then we basically form it into a bowl, and then you get to fill it with different proteins, veggies, and sauce. And that dish in Puerto Rico is called mofongo.
Mofongo. All right, are we going to make a little bit of it?
Arnoldo's going to make you some.
Yeah.
So how quickly can you make this?
It will take about a minute, 2 minutes. I mean, just to prep it. To cook it might take a little bit longer, but to prep it about a minute or so.
You were saying when people come in, they can kind of build.
Yeah, you get to build your mofongo, so it's kind of 4 steps. So you get to pick your root. Today we offer 3 roots. You also get to pick different proteins, including veggie beans, as well as some veggies. And then we finish it off with some sauces. Today we have sriracha mayo that Arnaldo will be making in that bowl.
All right, let's go right ahead and see what you're doing. I'll continue to talk with Guillermo here.
Yeah, so what Arnaldo has there is yuca. So yuca, if you guys haven't seen, it's this. It's called cassava. It's kind of close related to tapioca. And it grows in the ground. And when it's all said and done, it looks white. And it's like a very, very tasty mashed potato.
Okay.
More dense, more complex carbohydrates. Very good for you.
So the bowl here, is that going to be kind of what you get when you come down here?
It's just bigger. This is a smaller portion. And then what he just put in it is a pulled pork. We call it pernil. We cooked it for 8 hours using traditional Cuban Puerto Rican seasoning. Okay. And what he's topping it off with is a veggie we call vinagrete, which is from Brazil.
Okay.
And it basically has parsley, green pepper, onions, tomatoes, oil, vinegar. It's kind of like the Brazilian pico de gallo. You can think of it.
Yummy. Where can we find you if they come down today?
So if they come down today, you guys need to come to the Taste of Findlay Market at Taste of Cincinnati. We're in section 800, and we're booth 834.
All right. It looks amazing. Look at that. And that's sriracha mayo right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh. So they'll be able to build what they want when they come down?
Yes, they will.
All right, guys, that looks amazing. I'll send it back to you.
No, eat it. Eat it, Megan.
This is Adam's hen.
Eat it right now.
I knew you were going to tell me to do that.
Yes.
You have to eat it.
That's what I love about Taste of Cincinnati. You don't even know that it exists until you go somewhere like
and
that.
Now
It
you
looks
know,
great.
Mofongo.
Mofongo.
And I know a new word. There it is. Yeah.
Oh, she's eating it.
Yes.
It's sweet. It's really good.
Good. Now, you're welcome.
I'm not taking this back to you.
Aw, it sounds so good.
It looks good. Excellent.
Well, you can find a full menu and purchase tickets for the Music Bash online. That's part of the Taste of Cincinnati. We have a link posted at local12.com.
Now I'm officially